Hi, this is Tom Callos of the 100 Method. I walked into a friend's school recently, and on the stack of her desk was a bunch of flyers, handouts, words of the week supplied by her consulting company, billing service, whatever. Word was confidence. At the bottom of the several paragraphs was a pitch for referrals. You'll have confidence to refer members, which doesn't appeal to me. But I want to talk to you about this idea. Now, if you were a brand new instructor, not a master teacher, not an experienced teacher, I might write stuff for you and say, here's how it's done. Say this, because I want you to get used to delivering good, positive messages. I want you to think about the things that are important to the platform, the philosophical platform that the school's built upon. Just like I might say, hey, you want to kick the bags, let me show you how it should be done. And then I go out and kick the bags, and I say, now try to do it that good or better. It gives them something to shoot for. But there comes a time, and it doesn't take very long, when my showing you how it's done is not you getting it done or growing, learning, and evolving in a direction that I think is probably most beneficial to you. If you continue to rely on me as a crutch, well, I can't do it, but he can, you do it for me, would you? Whether it's training or philosophy, I think you end up crippling yourself. I think there comes a point when it's time to stop giving you and start getting you to do something. Does that make sense? I object to you as a school owner or a teacher turning over the thinking, the philosophical research, the understanding, and the communication skills of writing and speaking to somebody else because it's easy, because it's convenient, because, see, this company is trying to build its value. I understand what that's about. You're trying to build your value to your clients so that they feel like they're getting something from you because, of course, they're paying for it, right? But I think in this case of having canned words of the week means whoever should be writing it isn't writing it. So they're not practicing their writing. And whoever should have been thinking it isn't thinking it. They've turned that over to somebody else as if it's not that important, so just write it for me and then we'll go out and do it because we're busy doing other stuff. And I propose that this stuff is more important than many of the things you do. Because if you're not writing it, then you're not blogging it, so you're not affecting your SEO. If you're not writing it and you're getting it from a can, so is the guy down the street. So you really don't have anything except what you bought from someone else that they can pitch just like you can. I heard these words of the week at the last school we attended. They must be getting this from a can. Yeah, they get it from a can, all right. Well, when you take somebody else's words and you read it in a can because you've got 45 seconds to give the word of the week, and because you're not actually getting your team together and saying, team, you've seen many of these words of the week. These are the kind of things that we want people to associate with us. So now I expect each one of you to learn how to write them. And they have to make sense, and they have to be sound, and they have to be ours. Our unique selling proposition. What is the school built upon? It is not built upon a box of material that you get from someone else to try to make it easy for you so that you have value. Because you don't have value to the degree that you could if you're using other people's intelligence, creativity, innovative concepts as a crutch for not cultivating your own. One of my biggest complaints is through this corporate mentality where somebody else makes it for you because it's easy and because it's out of your comfort zone. You're not a good writer, you're not a good speaker, let him do it for us. We start seeing a homogenous kind of martial arts. Same message, same slogan on the wall, same words of the week. I'm not sure that after some period of time, if that's the most sound way to build your school, to differentiate yourself from your competition, to actually develop a team of people and to be the master teacher who lives the stuff, who is made of this stuff, right? I want staff members to live it, to experience it, to tell the stories, to write and cultivate their thinking. And so when you hear me speak out against canned words of the week and all these things and the waste of paper distribution and people reading from scripts, It's because I want you to create and innovate your own. I want every school to be built upon the experiences of the people teaching, not the name of your brand, which is somebody else's accomplishment, not somebody else's words of the week, not somebody else's physical skills, not somebody else's list of accomplishments. Yours. Because when you have all those things in your pocket, when that is you, when you are doing the work, deeply immersed in it, and it comes from your center, now you have something of real value, not something you purchase, not something somebody made easy for you, but things that you're going to talk about to represent your school that light a fire, that aren't fabricated, that are authentic, that are yours. Where is your unique selling proposition? Well, we teach words of the week. Yeah, they're not yours. Yeah, but they're good words of the week. They sure are. And that'll carry you to a certain degree, but what about down the road? What happens when you don't write your own work? What happens when you don't train your own martial arts? What happens when you don't sell your lessons based on your own work, knowledge, experience? You get lazy, you get dumb, you put your energy and time in places that don't give it the most return, and you end up being a person who's missing something because you didn't spend the energy, because it wasn't easy for you, because it wasn't comfortable to develop the very things that would give you the most value.